All right, we have to talk about the uncomfortable stuff. Conditioning. Like, we definitely have to talk about conditioning because, like, people really be blowing me. Listen to me. Conditioning is the very thing that traps us in the cycles that we are born into. And you experience different forms of conditioning through multiple things. Family dynamics, entertainment, whether it's shows, movies, music, you're going to experience conditioning in some way, shape, or form. And this looks like, let me help y'all out. Shows like The Snowfall are literally letting you know that the CIA infiltrated hoods and ghettos with drugs, using the people who lived in those areas to distribute these drugs. And these are very real life things. And you can trace this. This is stuff that you can trace back. With the year that drugs became prevalent in the streets. Because if we going back to like the 1920s, 30s, 40s, maybe 20s, 30s, certainly. No, not yet. Certainly not. And this can factually be proven. And they're letting you know in the show how this started above the actual goddamn the cities. This started once again with government businesses and government federal corporations doing dirtbag shit, conditioning societies into believing that they are people that they are not. Another great movie that I love as an example, They Cloned Tyrone. Again, we're not even getting to the cloning aspects of things. Celebrities have came out and broadly and openly admitted that they have cloned multitudinous times. Just look the damn information up. Nonetheless, the biggest thing about They Cloned Tyrone is that they were letting you know that they actually executed projects, like we do in school, under certain cities, testing individuals with chemicals and things to make them more docile. That's it. More susceptible to accept anything, easier to control. These things are very real things, and they let you know these things through entertainment. But I am not someone who can make people believe things, and people can think that I'm weird or they want. When you live these lives, no different from conditioning, attempting to convince people that the only way to make it out the hoods and the ghettos is drug dealing, sports, and that's really about it. It's not often that they're pushing academics as a success path for individuals who look like me. Those are success paths for individuals who don't look like me, predominantly white. Which is why the job markets look how they do. Which is why the discrimination run as deeply as it does. Again, these aren't even things that I feel as if I should be having to explain it when y'all live it. It's just super simple. And I'm not gonna dumb myself down for anybody's comfort. People need to speak up more about the things that we are experiencing and things that don't make sense. And I'm not someone who allows someone to think so minusculely about themselves, because drugs and sports is not the only way to make it out of anywhere. And conditioning no longer has no hold on me. The cycles I have born into, I was capable of escaping. And you all can do this. People are way too comfortable to me. I'm not comfortable. I have never been comfortable, I don't believe, which is why I continue to grow. And you can't grow in comfort. And as much as y'all want to be comfortable, y'all lives show that y'all aren't comfortable. Y'all lives exhibit that y'all are overworked and exhausted by just everyday life, every day. Depression is a very real thing. But, listen, stuff gets deep. But, me, once again, coming on here to tell y'all about things that y'all already know about is pretty redundant to me. It's not even necessary. On top of that, the things that I'm sharing have been shared. It's just people don't know how to handle them. I know how to handle these things. Whether people want to believe me or not, none of my business. Which is exactly why I'm on the internet seeking exposure and support. The crazy thing is, my goddamn profile on Instagram made it up to 100K, and it's been more viewers than that, certainly. Once again, I've already been viral. So it went from like 500K and they took it to like 50,000 views daily. I mean, monthly views. I don't even believe nothing that they've reported because they're constantly changing things on all of my socials to make it seem like people aren't paying attention when I know that people are paying attention. They don't have a choice but to pay attention. The unfortunate thing is y'all watching, but y'all still not supporting. But again, that karma not mine, and I'm mind my business. But what I will say is this: I am someone who is capable of making it to any court and winning when it comes to going toe to toe with a complete fucking system. I'm not someone who would lose a case as grand as this, and I know this. Why? Because we have all of the proof. It's in the entertainment. It's in their United States code. It's everywhere. The proof is in the goddamn pudding. What most people are is distracted, comfortable, scared, and things that I am not, especially not in regard to my children. Everybody has me fucked up. Yes, I'm gonna keep coming. I'ma keep coming. Watch me keep coming, and I'm going to win. I'm not worried about anything. I ain't never been fucking worried. Well, can't say that, but I'm not worried about shit. Whatever the hell is they gonna do, and they're already doing it. They've already executed their whole plan. Again, didn't do much, and that was the best that they had. Now it really is my turn. I'm gonna win. I'll just leave it there. I'm gonna win, certainly. People are 1,000,000% going to jail. Judges, to name a few, just Judge Nicholas J. Celebrezze, the years that you're going to be doing, catastrophic. Madre Elizabeth Howe, the years that you're going to be doing, catastrophic. GAL, Cynthia A. Ernst. Girl, you pushed the hell out of your luck. And the years that you are going to be doing, horrible. Isaiah Miles Nash, the years that you're going to be doing, not for only falsifying police reports. Like, you've done so much, it's crazy. And all of these are felon. So, yeah, it's looking pretty bad for you. Years in prison. Once again, everybody that's aided and abetted in the kidnapping of my child, these are felony charges too. But when it comes into actual, like, kidnapping and holding children hostage and things like this, yeah, everybody is messing up and everybody is making the wrong choices. But that shit don't have nothing to do with me. Everybody had warnings, and I can't wait until this just turns in my favor, period, because people really are going to attempt to apologize. Save your apologies. I don't want them. You don't need them. The people had damn near a year to correct the record. Nearly a year just to correct the record since I made it to court. No one has anything coming. Ignorance is not an excuse. Y'all aren't even ignorant to the truth. Y'all are choosing not to believe it. When this is something that your due diligence is your responsibility. No matter what the courts say, no matter what the lawyers say, no matter what anybody say, everybody has a responsibility to do their own due diligence, or you're going to find yourself in some very shitty situations, as people have. And that's cool. And that's none of my business. And I know the importance of a case like this when it comes to changing the world that we live in. The case was necessary. I was necessary. And I was clearly capable. I'm showing y'all that I'm capable because I still show up. Niggas been counting me out, certainly. And people did not think that I would make it this far. People definitely didn't think I would come out on the other end looking like this. I am an anomaly. That's funny. But nah. Yeah, no. People, we just have to do better as a whole. And we're going to do better. We're going to be forced to better. And everything's going to... Well, for me, personally, I'm going to be fine. Everything's going to work out in my favor. And everything already is working out in my favor. Again, alongside the million distractions that they're pushing, they're also releasing a lot of the truth. They don't have a goddamn choice. They can't undo this. Nothing that has been done can be undone. And everybody is going to be held accountable for the crimes that they have committed. All the way up to your world leaders, your governments, the United Nations, the parliament, things like this. Like, people who feels as if they're deemed untouchable. They about to be touched crazy.